What's up, everybody? This is Royalty itself, and today I just want to talk about comic book movies, and more specifically, comic book movie fans. I'm starting to see a pattern of a lot of people making videos and comments like this.
Number 9 is Madam Web, which I haven't seen because I just don't have time to waste like that. I mean, I do, but I don't want to. I can only imagine that the final fight scene was just as bad as the rest of the movie, so there's that.
Now, the problem I have with things like this is not the fact that you dislike a movie, because I did like Madam Web. I didn't think it was a horrible movie. It was an okay movie. Was it perfect? Not at all. But I didn't think it was as terrible as everybody else was. I don't think it was a great movie. I don't think it was a terrible movie. I thought it was just an okay movie. You know what I mean? I felt like they could have done a lot better with editing, and the voiceovers. The voiceovers was just terrible, you know. But overall, the movie wasn't that bad. What they were supposed to come out with sounded like it would have been great. I really hate when movies they give you a comic book movie, and they show you what it could have been afterwards. And always, almost every single time, what the movie could have been, or what it was going to be, it's always better, especially when it came to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. They was going to use Nightmare for that movie's villain first. And the synopsis behind what that movie was going to be sounded amazing. But they decided to go with the, Wanda version. Anyway, which I didn't think that was horrible, even though that gets a lot of bad flag. But I think just more so of what my problem is with that opinion, or just that statement of, people going to see these movies or saying things about movies that they never seen. I don't like that. I feel like it's a disservice to the comic book movie world, to the comic book movie fans, or just comic book lovers in general. I mean, like I said, I didn't think it was a bad movie, but if you went to go see the movie, or if you've seen it on Netflix, or have you may have seen it and you disliked it, hey, I have no problems with your opinion, because it is your opinion. You have every right to feel the way you feel about that movie. And you might be right and I could be wrong, or you could be wrong, I could be right. It's all subjective. It's all just based off of your opinion on what you thought of the movie. So I have no problem with anybody who says that they dislike a movie. If you didn't like it, it's your opinion. So I'm never mad at that. I just do not like when people who haven't seen the movie just jump on the bandwagon and say it's a terrible movie. I feel like free thinking is gone when it comes to the comic book movie world. Everybody want to jump on other people's bandwagon instead of actually telling them, hey, I'm going to go watch the movie. It may be terrible, it may not, but I want to go see for myself. I respect that so much more. I think we as a community, when it comes to the comic book world, or just the comic book movie world, because I think there is a difference. I think you do have your comic book movie fans and you have your comic book fans. But even instead of just separate, let's just say us as a community, I feel like we do ourselves a disservice if we keep on doing things like that. We're going to stop getting the characters in the movies that we may want to see, just because of, the studios fearing that, well, if we don't put this person into a movie, or if we don't put that person in a movie, people ain't going to come see it, or it's going to get negative reviews off the bat, just because of, the outside perception of everything. Bad. And I know what I'm saying is probably a minority, a very, very small minority of what people think. So I'm sure the majority of people might think I'm wrong. But at the same time, I think it's only a majority of people, because people aren't thinking for themselves. I've seen comic book news outlet, or what do I say, scoopers, uh, jump on the bandwagon as well and say some things that doesn't match what they said in the previous, or in the past, on what they said about other movies. I've seen people say Thor Love and Thunder was a great movie. It was amazing. It was amazing. Then when Thor Love and Thunder got so many negative reviews, later on you heard them come out was like, yeah, I just didn't really like Thor Love and Thunders. They went too far and tried to be Ragnarok, but got too goofy and stuff. It's like, wait, you didn't say that at first, So I think that's the problem. Is too many bandwagon opinions. Like, everybody should have their own opinions about what they think of these movies. Like I said, if you dislike this movie, that's fine, but you went and watched it. If you love the movie, that's fine. You went and watched it. If you dislike the movie because this person said he didn't like it, I don't respect it. And I think that's really doing more of a hindrance to the comic book world. But that's just my two spider cents. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know. We can debate it, and it could be a friendly debate. Nobody has to be hateful or anything like that. Give me your opinion. Once again, your opinion, because we all are individuals and we should all have our own opinions. So just let me know what's going on. Thank you for watching. Peace.